Hello guys, hello again. My name is Maj_KE on all platforms. Yeah, so guys, it's been amazing here in Mombasa. This is our last day here in Mombasa, and I'm coming live from Fort Jesus. As you can see, guys, wow, this place is looking amazing. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, my name is Maja_KE on all platforms, including Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So guys, I want to take you on a tour at Fort Jesus. So as always, I have my brother here.
Yeah. What's up, guys? My name is Nasto. Welcome to Maja_KE channel. Kindly subscribe. So today we came to Fort Jesus. It's one of the historical sites in Kenya. A very nice one. So we have a guide. I think she'll be helping us in showing us around because I think they know more about the place. So kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, and yeah, feel free to share it with your family and friends. So let's head to Fort Jesus.
Yeah, and guys, don't forget to subscribe to It's Nasto, and I am Mayugno. Yeah, as always. So we have our tour guide here. Maybe she can. Are you good with the camera? Okay. You can just say your name. Yeah. So guys, she's not good with the camera, so we start from here. Yes.
Yeah, so welcome to Fort Jesus.
Yes.
And this here is the structure of Fort Jesus. Ukiangalia aerial view yake.
Yeah.
And it's called Fort Jesus because it was designed in a form of a cross because of these crowns here.
Yes.
And the reddish color. Ukiangalia vizuri pale, it's like fading.
Where?
Hapa kwa wall.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah. So ilikuwa built in 1593 to 1596. It'll take 3 years kujengwa.
Yes.
And originally it was a coral rock. So what they did, wali carve two into desired shape and walikuwa nataka. Yeah, and the Portuguese were the people who built here. Captain alikuwa anaitwa Captain Mendes. But it was designed by an Italian architecture called Battista.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not the guy at the what is it called?
They share the
Wrestling.
name. They share the name.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
labor was provided by the local people.
The local people from Kenya or
From
Mombasa.
coast.
From the coast region.
They came on a provide labor and then they've been given food because Portuguese ndo introduced music.
Okay. So Portuguese introduced the museum here, yeah. So yes, guys. So maybe you can take. We have and what are these? They are like
These are called cannons.
cannons.
Yeah.
Where are
Some
they
of the
from?
Portuguese weapons. We have cannons for Portuguese, British, and Arab.
Yeah.
So the difference is this one is round
Yes.
and it's a bit rough. But the British one, it has a handle. I'll show you. So this is where they used to put the gunpowder.
Yes.
And then they shoot.
So what is it made from?
It's made from cast iron.
Cast iron.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, this is made from cast iron. Here is where they put the bullet,
Gunpowder.
gunpowder.
Yeah.
So
And then we have
gunpowder.
cannonballs. I'll show you at the end of the tour.
Oh. So does it work?
No, it's very old.
Very
This
old.
building has been here for 430 years.
430 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
So
So
we have 3 entrances.
yes.
From the one you come through. I'll show you. The first one is this one.
This one.
It's called the Passage of Arches.
Passenger.
Arches.
Wow.
And it's called Passage of Arches because of this arch.
Yes. Passage of yeah.
Just the people who use the arrows.
Pardon?
Wanatumia mishale.
No, it's
Arches.
called like this because of the arc.
Oh. Okay. Nasto,
Yes.
how do you feel being here?
Yeah, it's good. You know, this is history that is very vital for the country. Actually,
Yes.
this thing was carved, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is your first time here?
Yeah, it's my first time.
Yeah, me too. This is my first time. Yes.
And then it wasn't open like this. They used to have roof dried palm leaves. In
Yes.
Kiswahili we call them makuti.
Makuti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is called the ammunition store.
ammunition store. So they
So from this door is where they used to bring weapons, guns from this door, and then they come and store it here in this cave.
this cave.
Yeah.
Can we go in?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Oh. So they used to store here the weapons, guns, and maybe arrows.
And then a brief history.
Yes.
Portuguese were the first people here,
Yeah.
and then the Arabs, and then the British.
Wow.
Portuguese,
So during
Arabs,
the Arabs'
British.
time, they used to keep slaves over here, but during the Portuguese time, it was used to store guns and weapons.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. So they used to come from here.
Yeah.
The ammunition.
Wow. So heading up, not down. And where does that route go to?
It's locked.
It's locked.
Oh.
You'll see when you're up there.
Okay. Yeah. So guys, this is Fort Jesus in Mombasa. What is this place called in general, apart from Fort Jesus? The outside part,
It's called Old Town.
Old Town. Oh,
Old Town,
that's what you were asking about. Old Town.
for Old Town.
It's just outside here.
Yes. So guys, this is Old Town Fort Jesus. When you come to Mombasa, you go to Old Town, then you ask for Fort Jesus. It's just around there. Yes. Wow.
So this is the first right arm side. That one over there is called a watchtower. There are 18 numbers,
Yes.
but you'll see them from. Even this one is a watchtower.
Oh, so even right now we have people who are inside there, maybe watching.
No, now it's a museum.
Oh, it works like a museum.
Yeah, these spaces were used as urinals.
Yeah, so people are playing football over there. This is still the museum part where people are playing football. Oh, yes.
And then the whole of this,
Yes.
the captain's house.
This one.
The whole of this here. This was the captain's dining area, and this was the kitchen.
That was this was the dining.
Yeah, the whole of that was the dining area,
Yes.
and then this was the kitchen.
Wow.
The captain was called Captain Mendes.
Uh-huh.
This was also used as a urinal.
This one.
Yes.
You can
How?
see the way it's shaped like this. It's just
Because of the shape.
Because they
So you
didn't
just
have
stand here?
time
yes.
to
To go to the
down
toilet.
because they are fighting over here.
Oh.
They use this place as a military base. So this is a cannon, the British cannon. You see it has a handle, the Portuguese doesn't. And it has a symbol for Britain.
Yeah. And we have the view from the beach over there. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, this was also built as part of the government.
Yeah, so guys, I think you can. This is Kutaza Ngome. Hey. Oh, for Jesus Walls. Yes, so we can go and then we come back to the watchtower. Wow. Oh, down here. Wow.
Actually, you guys are doing a good job maintaining this place because
Yes.
Yeah.
it looks really clean. I like the environment.
Yes. So you have people who maintain here, maybe to clean the place.
Yeah, we have cleaners.
Yeah.
So this was the captain's bedroom.
Yes.
These ones were used as cabinets. And then this one was like a wardrobe closet because he used to
Wardrobe,
have
yeah.
uniforms.
Uniforms.
Yeah. And
Oh.
remember, the Makuti was here.
Oh.
The dried farmland.
This one also is a watchtower, yeah?
Another watchtower. So
Yeah.
they could check if the enemy is coming.
Oh, let me check if I can see any enemy from here. Wow.
It looks like a soldier.
Yes. So you watch from here, then you can watch from here if the enemy is coming. Then you have this one. Yeah, so nice. Yes.
And then this was the second passage.
This one.
Yeah, it's called the Passage of Steps.
Passage.
Passage of steps.
Yeah, because of these stairs.
Mm.
It was open over there.
Mm.
Ilikuwa too blocked with stones.
Yeah.
So from this door is where they used to bring medicine and food.
Yes.
And the soldiers used to march up and down just for training, further training.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Yes.
And then this was the captain's bathroom area.
Oh, this was the bathroom of the captain.
Not of the captain, for all of them, the soldiers and the captain.
Yeah.
They used to take showers.
So you take shower while watching the enemy if he's coming. You take shower with the gun, or they used to take shower with the gun, their guns.
Probably. Maybe hung somewhere.
Then they were really short and fat. That's why the doors were
Short.
short.
And huge. It's the show.
This was the other soldiers' bed. I want you guys to have a look.
Yeah. So this is the view from here. Wow. Wow, the view from here for Jesus. So nice. Yeah.
So
Yes.
this water,
So we can move on. Hey, the birds. Wow. Are these birds for you guys? Huh? You keep birds here.
Sometimes.
Wow. Yeah.
So, when the Arabs took over here,
Yeah.
this is where they used to pray.
Oh,
For the Muslims, you know how they pray?
yes.
This is where they used to pray.
Okay.
And the
So
writings on the
just
wall?
here.
This is not supposed to be, the writings are not supposed to be there, but we have students who they never listen, they just
They
write.
just write their names.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, and the other end, it's called Portuguese wall.
Yeah, we like them. So these are still the watch. No, these are the urinals.
No, the sheep.
So the whole of this place is called gun platform.
Gun?
Gun platform. Yeah, so this cannon
Yeah.
is a special history. So the Portuguese were here first, and then the Arabs they did a siege for 2 years, 9 months. So at that time they were able to conquer and take over the fort because many of the Portuguese died due to hunger and sickness. So, but some of the soldiers managed to escape. So when they went back to Portugal, they took the news and told them that the Arabs have taken over So they sent another ship called Santo Antonio de Tana. Up to today, it's been said it's down in the ocean. The ship was there with new guns, new soldier, more food. So this cannon is placed there because it was the one which was used to sink.
That ship.
Yeah. And then an excavation was done. Some of the things were kept at the museum. I'll show you.
Okay.
That's another watchtower.
From there.
This this was a Portuguese kitchen.
This one.
Yeah, but during the British era, it was used as a prison for the women. Mekatilili Wamenza was one of the women who was held here.
Okay. Jambo.
You can see the chimneys.
Oh, so these are sold.
Yeah, now it's a shop, just to support our local community.
Yes.
So you can come here and support the local community. Buy paintings.
Bags. Oh, now we are out.
Yeah. So this door is the same as that door. Because they have someone here. Let me explain this one. So this one is called Omani door. Mlango ya Mwarabu. Haifunguki, haiendi mahali, but the main reason walijenga as a way of appreciating themselves. Like a gift.
Also, I can see a lot of people, a lot of houses in Mombasa.
They are designed like
Yeah, they are designed like this.
So the chains, they mean unity, flowers for prosperity, and then these 5 pillars here, 5 pillars of Islam.
5 pillars of Islam.
Yeah, chain for unity, flowers for prosperity.
These people carve.
So they just made this door as a way of gifting themselves because they were able now to conquer and take the fort from the Portuguese.
So this is where you say they used to pray. Yeah.
Yeah, and then this
Uh-huh.
is the third passage. It's called the secret passage.
Secret passage.
Yeah. So when they were under siege, some of the soldiers were trying to escape, so they built this. It has been blocked by the rocks, but it was originally open. And also blocked because the British used Fort Jesus as a prison, and so that the prisoners could not escape.
Very good history. Yeah.
Yes. So we are going to Portuguese fall painting.
You are finding the Arabs using bows and arrows and so bow was a Portuguese ship, then was a soldier. And we say this animal is probably chameleon, which symbolizes change. There's a certain kind of Venus below it.
Yeah, it's okay.
And somebody will be viper, probably Portuguese or missing the same. No,
Okay.
and I understand.
A lot of people come here, so we have to give time for them for the rooms. They also have to be explained how Fort Jesus is and how it works. So we are going to.
Wow, more people inside. This is called the Mazrui Hall.
Yes.
Mazuri Hall.
Yeah, it's where they used to hold meetings and conferences.
Yeah.
This is where they also used to sign treaties between the British and the Arab. Confirm.
But this looks more furnished.
But question,
Yes.
how, if it's built on the rock, how it was contained?
Yes. So guys,
Mazuri Hall. So hall means kumbi.
sorry. Wow. I have this amazing chair. So people sign here. Why?
Just to give your remarks, how do you find Portuguese?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this picture shows how they used to sit This is where the visitors used to sit and the leaders used to sit over there. The gun is real, but the bullets are replica. They're not real.
Yeah. The gun is real.
The gun is real, but the bullets are replica, so it's not real.
Wow.
And then in the photo, you can see we have a child over here.
Yes.
This child was being brought to the meeting so that in case anything happens to his dad, he was able to take over and be familiar with what happens in that meeting. You can see the British men with the Omani, the Arabs.
It's a real picture or a painting.
It's not a real, just to show you how
Painting.
they used to. And then this
So
is
you
the-
guys don't even know the guys who are here.
No, it was a long time ago.
400 years ago.
So this is the original wall, because you can see we renovated. The writings in Arabic are proverbs, and some of the verses are from the Quran. Yeah, and then the three rings over here, they used to put a curtain to split this meeting from the visitors and the leaders in case they want to decide on something, and also to put lanterns, the old lights. Yeah. This sword was used during wars, and then this one was used during occasions like weddings. Inakaa kaa kofia, but it's not. It's a shield. Ndani kuna kitu ya kushikilia.
Oh.
It's made of black rhino skin, so it's really tough.
So it's like a bulletproof.
Yeah. They used to protect their face when they're fighting with the swords.
Oh.
And then these are daggers. This one is made of camel skin. They used to wear it during occasions like wedding also. And also if you're like 18 years and above in an Arab culture, you're supposed to just have it to show that you can take care of the house. Yeah, just for safety purposes.
And the belt. Oh, this belt also.
For the
Oh.
camels.
They used to combine it with the dagger and then place it on their waist.
Oh yeah.
It's been there.
Yes, so guys, this is Fort Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, so this here is the Portuguese wall painting. They used to draw. You can see the original drawings are fading over there.
So these, they are
We
copying
darkened them, yeah,
yeah.
so that it cannot be, you cannot lose the original drawings. The two names over here, the first name is the Portuguese ship. The boats to symbolize how the ships were coming in the Indian Ocean. The cross and the church, Portuguese were missionaries, they came here to spread Christianity. Yeah, and then for the fish, they used to do fishing.
Yeah.
You can see a hut over here exposed like this to show how they were heartbroken when the Arabs were trying to take over the fort. And then they're saying it's a chameleon over here, but it's a rat because where there's maize.
They are rodents.
And then the Portuguese, most of them died from a disease called black plague that was being brought by them, by the rats. Yeah. So this is just to symbolize the drawings for them.
And that is the original.
Yes.
And this one.
No, it's not the original. They used to draw it outside.
This looks like skin.
Yeah.
It's a skin.
They used chemicals like red oxide to copy paste this from the wall
Oh.
over there. And then we just kept it here to preserve them.
Yes, so guys, that is Fort Jesus. You said it's 400 years.
It's been here now for 430 years.
Wow. And it looks like it's new. It's just You renovate it maybe every year or every month?
No.
No.
But if there's any damage, we do. Like you see, some of these are getting broken and renovate it.
Yeah.
So some of these cannons
Yes.
were being excavated from that ship that was sunk.
Thousands of
Wow.
In Kiswahili, kinu na mchi. In English, mortar and pestle. Can pound groundnuts.
millet.
Now these ones are called grinding stones.
This is the real stone.
Yeah, they used to put a stick over here and then
I've seen they start with.
yeah, when they want it in powder form. And then this one was for the Indians to grind spices. So we are entering the museum. Before this was a museum, it was a barrack.
A barrack.
This side and that side over there. But the British were the ones who made this a museum. Yeah. So you're not allowed to touch anything.
Okay. So guys are not allowed to touch anything. Yes.
This is Henry the Explorer who discovered maps.
Mats.
Map.
Maps.
Map. Yeah.
Yeah, and then this is just to demonstrate how this excavation was done.
Yeah.
About the ship I was telling you, Santo Antonio de Tana.
Yes.
So these were the things that were written from that ship. And how could they
Are
tell?
they real?
Yeah, real.
Oh. So these were brought from the ship direct.
You can see that picture showing you how they removed things from that.
In the ship.
Yeah. And then this cast of wooden angel. It used to be on top of the Portuguese ship. That's how people could tell this ship is from Portuguese or from another.
From Britain.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then this is a chair. One of the Omani leaders used to sit on it, but it's not that old. This is called a Persian chest.
Yes.
The Arabs used to store valuable stuff like gold. Yeah. The drums were used for communication and also for festivals. And then this here is a structure of the ruins. This was built in the 13th century and Fort Jesus in the 15th century. So this is old.
Older than for Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's more than 4 years. 400 years, not 4 years.
It was an Arab castle,
Here.
not here in Malindi. Gede ruins.
Gede ruins. It's still there.
It's called Mbuzi. No, it's
Yeah, this is for
Tukuna Nazi.
yeah.
So this is Mbuzi.
it's a big senior.
Oh, we have arrows here. Wow. This is
In Kiswahili we call it senior. It's like a big plate.
yeah.
Eating.
So these are real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you're not supposed to touch.
Oh. No, see, I'm
Not
touching
all
from
of them,
outside.
but some.
Some.
Yeah. Some are made of bronze, copper, iron.
So are you allowed to buy maybe one of these from here? Why?
For history.
The boats are just to show you how they used to look like.
Yeah.
The main reason the Portuguese came here was because of trade that was taking place. And this porcelain was some of the items. They used to trade ivory, porcelain, slaves, and spices. So the main reason they actually came here was because of trade. They wanted to take over trade. And also they were finding a sea route to India. And this place was convenient for them.
It was at the center and by the shores, I think. Yeah.
And then these are stamps. They used to stamp them on their letters when they're sending letters in Portugal or whatever country they were sending.
Okay.
Different type of shells.
Wow.
Now, this side of the museum, we're entering a community culture called Baluchi community. And this is a Baluchi man just displaying their culture, how they wear and everything. Baluchi is an intermarry between Arab and Indians.
Arab and Indians.
They form Baluchi. They used to come from. So some of their books, their clothes,
For the Baluchi.
Baluchi, yeah. And they exist up to today here in Mombasa.
Baluchi. They exist.
It's a mixture of Indian and Arab.
Yes.
They used to come from Iran and Pakistan. During cold weather, they used to wear that.
Cool. So Mombasa is very hot. How was it cool that time?
Yeah.
And then this is a Baluchi wife, how they used to dress.
Wow.
Flower girls, and some of their ornaments, and their daily wear, how they used to wear.
Daily wear.
This is a bride, so they don't wear like this all the time. And this is the current leader of Baluchi in Mombasa.
He's still there.
Yeah, up to today.
Shabib. Yes.
It's a community very common here in Mombasa. And then these two cannons are very different because they are being made of bronze and copper.
Bronze and copper.
Yeah. And they were from the British. You can see the small candle over here.
Oh.
That one was destroyed. So the whole of this was the Portuguese church. This is where they used to,
Pray.
yeah, and worship from this side.
And that one, the other house over there.
That's a Portuguese well. So the whole of museum, it was a barrack before it became a museum, and the British were the ones who made it a museum in 1958, and then in 1963, after we gained independence, now we took it under the museum, National Museum of Kenya, and it was open for the public at that time.
Now you
In
can't go in.
1960. Huh?
Now someone can't go in.
No, you can't.
Oh, don't touch.
Because the door is breaking every day.
Yeah, so this was the Portuguese well. All the information is there.
The cistern.
Yeah. It was a fresh water well. So when the Arabs came, they couldn't trust their water. They thought maybe they had poison. So now they built another one. This is an anchor.
Anchor. For the ship.
Yeah. So when the Arabs thought maybe the Portuguese had poisoned the water, now they came and built their own well.
The Arabs.
Yeah, the Omani.
The Omani people.
Omani are Arab.
Yeah.
Aye, very tall.
The Omani tribe.
Yeah, but this one was salty.
Yeah.
So when they discovered it was salty, they only used it for washing and not drinking.
And continued with this one.
Yeah, they made a slave to taste the water to see if he will die, but he didn't, so they continued using the fresh one.
Okay.
This one's a toilet.
Toilet.
To the ocean.
No, you can come and see how deep it is.
So you can see the
Oh, so this is the toilet,
Yeah.
guys. Very deep. So I don't know how long it will take for this to get filled up.
not this
Very
one.
long. Ah, down there, yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah. Yes. And this one looks like a grape. Huh? Is it a grape?
No.
Yeah, we can just go then come back.
This one is Omani house.
So this is Omani house.
Yeah. So before it was an Omani house, it was a Portuguese dispensary. It was like a hospital. So
Oh.
yeah. And this one was, this is just placed here to show you how the boat used to look like. And they used to change direction using the monsoon winds. And they were coming to coast.
Mm.
The AH is Islamic calendar. AD is the normal calendar that we use. And these are the sultans of Zanzibar. This was the first sultan. Sultan is like a leader. Was being taken over by the first son. Taken over by the first son. It was like that.
Oh.
Taken over by the first son. So this was the son of this one, son of this one, son of this one. We go all the way until the current one. This is the current sultan we have up to today.
And this one?
So these were the spices that we used to trade. I told you they also used to trade spices. And then they also used to trade ivory. But this one is not a real one, it's a replica because we do not support poaching.
And this one?
Books, manuscripts for Omani. Some of the books.
Actually,
So this was the Omani queen. We're just showing you how they used to dress. You can see she has the crown. This was the queen's daughter, the princesses. And then this one was the house help. You can see she doesn't have any ornaments.
Yeah.
And then this one was the second wife. Main reason she has this thing on the face is because she was hidden. She wasn't known outside. She was only known at the
the
palace.
second wife.
Yeah. Because people recognized the queen only. Some of their ornaments also made of copper, bronze, and iron. This is how they used to put the letters.
The one we saw the other
Yeah.
day.
These are some of the plates, handicrafts that they used to make in the kitchen. And then this room is being placed here to show you how the Omani people helped in developing so many things like constructing roads, medicine, agriculture, and building of other forts in Muscat. You can see.
So these are provided by the Omani people.
Omani played a part in building all these stuffs.
What I meant is, for example, a room like this. Does it? The Omani tribe
Used
maintaining
to stay here,
No,
yeah.
maintaining it at the moment. Because I'm seeing some rooms are different.
No, it's still under the museum. But we have renovated it in the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it looks much better. Very nice. It really brings so much more.
Yeah, and it's very clean, guys. Very clean.
You see the shield I was telling you, they used to protect the face, how they used to hold it.
These are the stones in Aya.
This was the only canon that the Arabs were able, the Omani,
Yeah.
were able to make. That's why it has the writings of Sayyid Khalifa. And then this part, it's only this one. Only
Just
this,
one.
Just one. This is just to show you how the soldiers used to, how they used to stay in these watchtowers or guarding.
They were locked in.
No,
So they used
locked
to
so that the kids, students cannot touch.
so they used to put on this kanzu.
That with the gun.
With the daggers.
So this is how they really watched that.
And these doors.
That. This is also another toilet. This was also a toilet.
Wow, this place is so nice. Huh? That was the biggest toilet here around. Yeah?
Yeah.
That one.
And there's another watchtower over there if you can see.
How large is it?
Yeah, so guys, this is Fort Jesus.
So this one here was discovered in 1990 by one of the workers when cleaning. But this one is a replica. The real body is underneath the replica, you can tell. So, yeah, we speculate it was a male priest because the study of the bones were done and it was a male. The church was over there, so we thought it was a priest because of even how he was buried. It symbolizes the Christian way, putting the hands like this and then facing. Is it where the sun sets or rises? I'm not sure.
Something like that.
And then this one here is called a humpback whale. Yeah. The real bone. And it's a baby whale. It was discovered in Tana River in 1992. It's a mammal, it gives birth, and its milk is pink in color. Yeah, come and show you how they live. They can live up to 100 years. Main reason it died, it's supposed to live in salty water, but you know animals migrate. So it was found in freshwater lake. That's why it died. This is how they look. They don't have to.
Now, I went there in 1992 and pushed ashore and dumped at the beach of Ngwana Bay in Tarifa County.
This is why you carry the cannon.
It's like a car.
Yeah. Remember, the Indians came here to build the railways for the trade. And then this one was used to carry Queen Elizabeth.
Real Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah, in 1953.
Can I sit there? All this, I sit. Okay. So I'm King Charles.
No, that is for the queen. Now you're Queen Queen Elizabeth.
Thank you.
So this side is also a barrack. That one is also another watchtower.
Actually, the fort is shaped like a boat.
You can see some of the cannonballs are stuck because these cannons have been here for quite a long time.
A very long time.
A very long time.
Wow. And I can see some have some holes here and some are covered. Why is
This
it?
one. No, this is a cannonball.
Oh,
It has stuck on it.
Hiyo ndio walikuwa wanarusha. Yeah, that's how the ball.
oh.
But it's really heavy.
Nzito?
Hey.
Hii ikipiga ship moja inazimia.
Hii ndio mzito zaidi. Hii huwezi beba na mkono moja. Trust me.
So this is the heaviest.
But I can do it, you can do it.
This is it's not that heavy. Maybe this one. This is a cannonball. So very heavy. So this one was used to launch this one. So the size depends on
The cannons.
the cannons.
They used to shoot up to 200 meters, 300 meters.
So I think this one is not for here. It's for the small ones.
Yeah.
Hizi roll mpaka mwisho.
Neza.
Wewe niweke
Alafu
karibu.
mtaitoa aje?
Weka tu. Itatoka, si nimetoa. And then we go up here.
So a lot of people are joining every day. Every day it's open for public to come and see the history.
So you normally get a lot of people coming here every day.
Yeah. A lot.
Wow.
Every day.
So this is
Actually they pay.
This is a
Ow.
caterpillar.
hey.
Ooh.
That's how they keep it going.
Unacheza.
So these two rooms, it's where they used to store the gunpowder.
Oh.
We have a small history over here. And then one of the Portuguese blew himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can tell from here we renovated. These are from the boat.
Protect our heritage graffiti.
The students are writing names.
Oh, yeah.
Mind
You see
So
how they were
guys,
so
you should
tall?
very short.
mind your head here. I've hit my head.
They were short.
So this is the flag of Kenya. Wow. Hey.
This is where the British used to hold their parade from there, and then they raised their flag from here.
And the other place, people live here.
No,
Can
there's
see.
a restaurant over here.
Oh, okay.
You'll see. It's part of the museum.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
I'll ask how big this place is.
It's okay.
So you have finished the whole place, like the whole of this for Jesus.
Yeah. You can show your people if they don't know Makuti.
Yeah.
Show some they don't know this.
Yeah, this is Makuti.
Tuwapee some papers za kuangalia hiyo.
Okay. So guys, this is Makuti. The Mombasa people, especially in the village, they use this for maybe the roof. They like using this. They call them Makuti. So yeah. So let's wait for the papers.
Yeah, so it's 2.5 acres.
2.5 acres.
The whole place.
Yeah. So this is it, guys.
Yeah, this is the restaurant I was telling you about.
Actually, there's also
Okay.
a restaurant in here. Come.
Walai.
So this is. Hey.
This is
Mama.
yes.
Amechikenda.
Chicken.
Mijikenda.
They dress this way even today.
No, that's long
Time ago.
Yeah.
And these are
So tell your people when they come here, they come and eat over here.
You have everything here. Oh.
Swahili dishes, from biryani, pilau.
Oh. Yes. So we are done.
Yeah, we are done. Unless you want to go outside.
Okay, outside. Outside. So
So I hope you enjoyed your tour.
I want you to give us
yes.
yeah, because you know what? Let me
Yeah. So guys, that was Fort Jesus, and we had a guide tour. She's not good at the camera, and this will be the end of our video today. And I've really enjoyed. I've really walked around Fort Jesus. I've really enjoyed, and everything is so good here. So if you come to Mombasa, kindly come and check out Fort Jesus, how it looks like, so that you can get a good experience from here in Mombasa. For me, I've really loved it. So this is what we are given. It's the map of Fort Jesus, I think, the area that it covers. So guys, thank you so much. May God bless you abundantly. Please subscribe to my channel. I am Maja_KE. Follow me on Instagram, Maja_KE. All platforms, guys. Thank you so much for people who have subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much for people who have supported me this far. I really don't take that for granted. May God bless you abundantly, and always, always, always peace and positive vibes all the way. God bless you. Until my next video, be blessed.